Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
An investigation finds a Las Vegas Mexican restaurant chain has been underpaying its workers. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Let's get into your top story, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. What was a day full of fun, lights, and music for thousands was not so electric for a few who attended EDC Festival. According to Las Vegas police, a total of 28 felony arrests were made during the three-day event, including 17 misdemeanor arrests and 85 misdemeanor citations were issued. There were an estimated of 170,000 attendees each night of the annual event at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And we're learning about an argument that led to the death of two people near downtown Las Vegas early Sunday at around midnight. And according to Metro Police, they had received a call about a shooting in the 700 block of West Owens Avenue. One victim was pronounced dead at the scene, while another later died at a hospital after arriving on his own. Both had multiple gunshot wounds. Anyone with information is urged to contact police at the number on your screen. In other news, 4 employees from Clark County Public Administrator's Office are suing the county and former Clark County Public Administrator Robert Tellis. The lawsuit alleges that Tellis created a hostile and discriminatory work environment before he was arrested in connection with the murder of the Las Vegas Review-Journal's reporter Jeff Gehrman. It also alleges that the county did not act appropriately following complaints in regards to Tellis's actions. Tellis has remained in custody since his arrest and has pleaded not guilty to a murder charge. His trial is scheduled to begin on August 5th. And residents of a small town are worried that a mining company could make their water issues worse. Our 7 at 7 p.m. anchor Lena Bleets explains what is happening.
Residents of Amargosa Valley, a town of just about 1,000 people, rely on wells for their water, and they are concerned about a mining company trying to extract minerals from underneath their land. Rover Critical Minerals has hammered nearly 400 sticks, marking its territory, and residents worry that drilling could alter the flow of groundwater. Town Board Chair Carolyn Allen said some residents say their wells are only drawing up air or sand. In a recent statement, Rover said the area it's exploring is, quote, far above groundwater.
Why can't they put these things wherever, in plain desert, not where there's residents? I mean, all these people out here just love it here. Why would they do that?
Moving on to your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. A windy morning to start off your Tuesday with cooler temperatures hitting the high 80s by this evening. Expecting clear skies for tonight with temperatures in the 60s. And those winds are here to stay as they're expected to continue throughout the week and going into Memorial Day weekend. We can see those temperatures climb back up into the 90s for tomorrow with those cool overnight lows expected in the 60s. Moving on to your business news, the Department of Labor recovers more than $150,000 from a Las Vegas Mexican restaurant chain for shortchanging workers for overtime. The department says it completed an investigation into the La Mojarra Loca restaurant chain and found 3 locations didn't properly pay employees overtime. The improper payments were a result of these workers being wrongfully labeled as exempt from overtime pay. La Mojarra Loca didn't immediately respond to a request for comment.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Raiders can hold up to 10 organized team activities, which can include 7-on-7 and 11-on-11 drills, before the 3-day mandatory minicamp takes place June 11th through the 13th. Their first OTA started Monday. One of the main position battles to watch is the quarterback competition between Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew. And there's going to be competition to see who the starters may be on the offensive line, particularly at right tackle, where Thayer Munford is favored to win the job.
In health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. And are you a health enthusiast who loves to hike the Grand Canyon? Well, here we have how you can hike the national park overnight. Well, single-day hikes include Bright Angel Trail to Havasupai Gardens, which is about 9.6 miles round trip and offers stunning views of the canyon walls and Colorado River. Allow 6 to 9 hours for the round trip depending on your pace and trail conditions. For more single-day hikes and some 2 to 3 day hikes, you can visit lvrj.com and look for this article.
Sports sponsored by PT's Taverns, your place to watch all of the sports action. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Go to ptstaverns.com. The Aces head into their third game of the season with a 2-0 record. Once again, the team will be without guard Chelsea Gray, who's dealing with a lower leg injury. They will also be without forward Kirsten Bell, who's also dealing with a lower leg injury. Tickets are still available for tonight's contest against the Phoenix Mercury, which tips off at Michelob Ultra Arena at 7 p.m.
And let's get into your lifestyle news. Southwest Airlines has applied for approval to fly nonstop between Harry Reid Airport and the Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. The Washington, D.C. airport is appealing to passengers because of its close proximity to the capital, but it is restricted by a 1,200-mile perimeter rule that limits that number of flights to the airport from beyond that distance. Now, if this is approved, its aircraft would be able to carry 175 passengers to and from D.C.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The NBA is down to its final 4 teams. The Boston Celtics are 10-point favorites at the Westgate Superbook over the Indiana Pacers in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals today in Boston. The total is 222. The Pacers are plus 375 on the money line. The Minnesota Timberwolves are 4-point favorites over the Dallas Mavericks in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals on Wednesday at Minnesota. The total is 206.5. The Mavericks are plus 155 on the money line.
Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. A Japanese fusion restaurant in Planet Hollywood Resort that closed in January is undergoing a remodel with a project value of about $7.8 million. Koi is being replaced by something with the working name of Macellaria Disco. Now, this is according to a person with knowledge of the project who is not authorized to speak publicly. However, the RJ has obtained renderings that show the disco in a space that encompasses a bar and lounge, speakeasy, and even a food area. Thanks for watching 7 at 7. Search Review Journal on the platform of your choice to stay up to date all the time. We'll see you here tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.